Hi folks, Aaron here for EFRT. In this video we're going to demonstrate baby procedures for CPR, cardiac arrest or breathing emergencies. Under a year old is our guideline for the infant. First thing we're going to cover is choking emergencies. If a baby is gagging or turning blue, the eyes are bulging, wheezing, anything that looks like a choking baby, especially blue around the lips and the bulging eyes, we're going to grab the baby by the jaw, put the baby down on the chest. This is a struggling baby. These are called back blows and chest thrusts. This is the procedure for a choking baby. Heel of the hand right between the shoulder blades and stroking, hitting the baby on the back up to 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If within any of those hits, we call them back blows, the baby starts screaming and crying, that's a good thing. Stop hitting the baby. If not, after the 5th back blow, and yes, you do hit them that hard, you go to the top of the head, fingers on top, support the head, flip the baby over onto your arm. Head down. Gravity is our friend here. We're going to put our fingers onto the chest and we're going to thrust them 5 times. 2, 4, 5. Then we're going to look in the mouth and see if whatever may have been causing the obstruction is reachable or visible. If so, we can pull it out. If not, can't see anything and the baby's still blue, still struggling, you can clearly see it, turn them back over and do it again, and keep doing this procedure, back blows and chest thrusts, until the airway is clear to hear crying or screaming. If you don't hear any crying and screaming and the baby goes limp while you're doing this, that means they went unconscious. We're going to go straight to compressions. This is now an unconscious baby. You can do compressions in your arm, for example, keep the baby in this hand, but now we're going to go ahead and just tuck the baby close to our body. Put the 2 fingers, middle finger and 3rd finger. Notice how the hand is supporting the head and the body's next to my body. Putting my fingers on the chest, and then I'm going to go ahead and start doing those compressions. And we're doing this at a rate of 100 beats per minute. And we're doing this for about 2 minutes before we stop and look for signs of circulation. Notice I'm doing this in my hand. This is one method of doing the compressions. I can also put a baby down on a hard, flat surface. So you notice I put the baby on the ground, put my thumb across the eyebrows, put my fingers on the top of the head, put my elbow down on the hard, flat surface, and then I put my fingers on the chest right here, and I start doing the compressions like this. And I'm going hard, deep, and fast. Do not be afraid to push hard on the baby's chest. Most of the time we undercompress, not overcompress. Now if I had the song right now, Staying Alive, that's what I'd be playing and staying to the beat and doing these compressions. After about 2 minutes I would stop and just look for signs of circulation, but mainly I would continue with continuous compressions until hopefully the baby regained consciousness. Small chance. We're mainly going to be doing this until the help arrives. If we walked into a room and we found a baby laying on the floor, laying in the crib, and we tried to determine that they were or were not responsive, we would then be rubbing or clapping or yelling in their face. We would not be shaking the baby or tapping hard like we do on adults and children. If a baby's not responsive, we yell for help, call that number 911, and we would start right in on the compressions. If we just found them in a room, we would go right to the compressions, like so, as opposed to going to the phone ourselves. However, you can pick up a baby. This is a portable victim. If nobody's around to make that phone call, you can assess. You can immediately start doing those compressions, and you can go to the phone, because this again is a portable victim. If someone else can go make that phone call right away, great. If not, start doing CPR or take the baby with you. If you know where there's a phone, do the compressions and make the call. That's all there is to CPR for infants. Technically under a year old, but you always go by size, never age. Thanks for watching.